Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time for All Star Wrestling South's first ever show, and it has been a resounding success. But we have one last bit of business to attend to, because one individual has his mindset on destroying the Golden Boy, the chosen one of the Academy. The preeminent super heavyweight of European wrestling. One of the most dangerous men walking this earth. The one-man armory, Bullit.
Funny boys down here, yeah? I'll make you laugh in a minute, you size.
Bullit looks to be, as usual, in an extremely bad mood. And that is bad news for his opponent here tonight.
I'm a smash your boy. I'm a smash your boy. This is his fun. And I'm going to break him in front of you.
Well, that message alone tells you everything you need to know. His opponent here tonight, that is that young man's mother. And he has made it very clear to the man's family that he's going to break him here tonight in a sold-out studio theatre in Salisbury. And I have absolutely no reason to question the methods of the one-man armory Bullit, because ultimately anyone who does question him normally ends up on the shelf. This Leviathan, this monster, this powerhouse, the one-man armory Bullit, has quite literally run through every single wall placed in front of him in professional wrestling.
Real funny in a minute.
He looks to be extremely calm, extremely methodical. Look at the absolute size of Bullit. An absolutely terrifying sight for any man, much less his opponent here tonight.
Bring in his opponent.
If there's one thing we know about this incredible young man, this prodigy of professional wrestling, is he will not back down to the one-man armory. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the crowning achievement, the crown jewel of All-Star Wrestling South's Academy, Nathan Angel. A debut for All-Star Wrestling South, and the main event.
Biggest night of my life, come on.
And as Nathan says, he's already had 100 matches in his first year of professional wrestling, which is an astonishing feat in its own right. But right here in front of his own family and friends in Salisbury, he has the ultimate challenge. Can he overcome the most devastating super heavyweight to ever step foot in a European wrestling ring? It's Nathan Angel versus the one-man armory Bullit. Hard to underestimate, and it's hard to overstate just how special Nathan Angel is. At 19 years old, truly, he could be one of the all-time greats of professional wrestling. It is over to Dan and Michelle for the announcements.
Now, introducing the competitor to our left, he is the one-man armory Bullit!
One fall to a finish. Does Nathan Angel have the antidote for the one-man armory Bullet? We're about to find out.
So bad. You are not going to enjoy this, and neither is he. Oh, yes, they are.
I mean, that statement is very clear from Bullet. He has one thing in mind, and that is to hurt Nathan Angel. And I imagine in Bullet's mind, he's somewhat infuriated by the idea of Nathan Angel, a young man who, by the way, did have a hand in training. And he's probably thinking, you know what? Don't get too big for your boots, pal, because this squared circle still belongs to me. A collar and elbow tie-up. And Nathan Angel has an incredible amount of height and athleticism to him, but nothing on the scale of the raw power and size of Bullet, who is just stalking him right now in that wrestling ring. And it's amazing how big a wrestling ring is, ladies and gentlemen. And Bullet makes it look, frankly, tiny. Another collar and elbow tie-up, and it's the raw power we spoke of, and just backing Nathan Angel up, just again stalking him. The one-man armory looking to release absolute devastation on Nathan Angel, and just prying his arms open with ease, and a huge waist-lock takedown. And quite literally, it is like a man playing with his food. It is terrifying to see. The true predatorial instinct of Bullet is on display here, and Nathan Angel does have, some might argue, a slight speed advantage, although Bullet really is the complete wrestler, it has to be said. But Nathan Angel is slightly quicker, he's leaner, and will that play in? So I'll tell you what, that is not going to get it done. That is walking into a brick wall personified. You are not going to knock down Bullet with a shoulder block that easily. And again, building up ahead of Steven. Oh wow, Bullet just plucks Nathan Angel out of the air with that headlock.
Cheer for your boy! Cheer for your boy!
Bullet just goading this audience. He wants them to cheer for Nathan Angel because it just drives him further to damage and destroy the crown jewel of All-Star Wrestling South. And Nathan Angel able to back Bullet up into the corner. Oh, wow, Bullet just runs through him like he's not even there. A shoulder block goes from the simple to the sublime whenever Bullet is in the house.
I'm the star. You're just a do-no show.
The Bullet is having an extremely good time at the expense of this audience. And Nathan Angel looking to try and take advantage of that as Bullet's slightly distracted, looks for the sweep, and now goes for the beautiful leapfrog, and this is what brought him to the dance. And oh wow, and Bullet just picks him up once again with ease, and a scoop slam that honestly, an average scoop slam hurts. A scoop slam for the likes of Bullet is devastating, and look at that sheer ferocity, the size. It's like a kaiju. It's like Godzilla standing over you. It is not a sight that anybody wants to be involved with. And oh, there's the athleticism of Nathan Angel, and looking for an arm drag. A Bullet just puts the brakes on and tosses you back to the corner once again and drives that knee into the midsection. There is such a methodical and lethal fashion in which Bullet likes to wrestle. I have watched him dismantle opponents all over the world. And here he is back in a sold-out studio theatre in Salisbury in the main event of All-Star Wrestling South. Looking to, oh my god, he just catches Nathan Angel in midair. That's a 200-pound man. He just caught him in midair like he was quite literally nothing. And Nathan Angel able to escape, and a beautiful standing dropkick. A Bullet doesn't even leave his feet. And once again, and the big man is still on his feet. 3 standing drop kicks, and now he's down to just 1 knee. That gives you an idea. Oh no, Bullet captures him, cut in once again. From the fall-away slam to the suplex position, just dumps him onto the outside of the ring, and this is not a position that Nathan Angel wants to be in. Good God, just a right hand right across that chin, and Nathan Angel finds himself flat on the floor outside the ring, with Bullet once again standing tall, a position that he is extremely familiar with as Steve Linsky begins the count. I find it hard to believe that Bullet will be satisfied with a count-out victory over Nathan Angel. Nathan's mother looking on, looking extremely concerned, as rightfully you would, seeing your son being dismantled like this. And it's getting to 9, and oh, there we are.
I'll get him, Steve.
Bullit deciding to break the count. He could have taken a count out victory, and frankly, I think everyone here is glad that he didn't. That is not good enough for him. He wants to destroy this young man, and now this is a dangerous position. Out here in the audience with a 300-pound assassin roaming around. He's not where anyone wants to be. Oh my god, just an open palm strike across Nathan Angel's face just rocks that young man's skull, and Nathan Angel just being decimated on the steps in the aisle of the seating here at the Studio Theatre in Salisbury as Steve Linsky begins the count again, and Nathan Angel, this is not a position he needs to be in. He's recognised that. That's why he's trying to fight out right now, trying to slow down, but anyway he can. Oh my god, a forearm shiver that quite literally will make a ghost shiver. Bullit just rocking the chin of Nathan Angel, just decimating him, and just crashes his head off the hardest part of the ring, and Bullit rolls back in and breaks Steve Linsky's count, and oh no, this is not good at all. And come on, I understand what you're trying to do. Oh my god almighty, that knife edge chop from Bullit just absolutely drove the life out of Nathan Angel right in front of his own mother. I understand wanting to make a statement, wanting to remind people how important you are.
What's up, man? What's up?
Jesus, hellfire. You gotta rip the man's skin off. This poor young man is being decimated.
And all of you, I'm gonna break him.
You could see the anger pouring out of Bullit. I don't agree with the methods, but ultimately, who's going to argue with him? And Nathan Angel's mum is being forced to watch this. And oh my god, Nathan Angel able to avoid, and now Nathan Angel is going to give Bullit a taste of his own medicine with chops, knife-edge chops of his own in front of his own mother, who's must be terrified. And oh my god almighty, the reprieve did not last long, and Bullit just flattened Nathan Angel with a chop, ladies and gentlemen. Not a strike, not a forearm.
You can't even keep that going.
Not a punch. One single chop almost caved in the chest of one of the most exciting young talents in the world in professional wrestling in Nathan Angel. And Bullit is still in firm control. And Nathan Angel, this looks like desperation at this point. The one-man armory is having his way. The back elbow just absolutely flattens Nathan Angel. Nothing fancy, nothing needed, frankly. Just runs him over like a freight train.
Oh no! No.
Bullit just applying that 300-pound mass. Absolutely choking the life out of Nathan Angel. Steve Linsky exercising that 5 count, and Bullit's very aware of that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be very cerebral. That's exactly what he's doing right now. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's methodical, he's calm, and just uses the ropes to snap Nathan Angel right back into the center of the ring. Everything Bullit does has such an incredible amount of methodical meaning to it. Diabolical as he is intelligent, and wow, Nathan Angel just kicked it out after 2. And that was just 1 foot pinning him, and if there's one thing that Nathan Angel might have going for him, it is the fact that Bullit seems to be taking him ever so slightly lightly, and now Nathan Angel looking to build up some pace, and a spine buster flattens Nathan Angel, and that could be that, and Bullit certainly seems to think so, and Nathan Angel shows the heart and desire that made him one of the shining stars of All-Star Wrestling South, and all that seems to have done, frankly, is enraging Bullit further, and that is not something that any man with any level of sensibility should want to do. Jesus Christ. Bullit just, quite frankly, almost decapitated Nathan Angel with that kick to the spine. Nathan Angel, frankly, looking somewhat worse for wear, and understandably so. Beaten from pillar to post, and a knife edge chop almost stuns the life out of him. I think we saw a soul leave a man's body. What's left of Nathan Angel is being periodically and systemically, should I say, destroyed by Bullit and a back elbow in the corner. And there's nothing fancy about this offense, and it doesn't have to be fancy. The simple becomes the absolute devastation at the hands of Bullit, the one-man armory, who now has Nathan Angel hung up, and he's going to leave him snake eyes in the corner, off the ropes and a clothesline. And oh man, Bullit is in cruise control here in the main event of All-Star Wrestling South, and Nathan Angel, to his credit, still finding the passion and the desire to kick out. But for how long? Is it just hubris? Is he just humouring Bullit at this point? Is the end near? Oh, Bullit took a little bit too long, got caught coming in. Oh, Nathan Angel, and goes up and over, but lands on his feet as wily as a cat and bounces Bullit's head off of it, and a forearm strike as well. This is his chance to build. Finally, can Nathan Angel build some offense here in this main event? And a huge flying crossbody. Wow, the athleticism was on display, and just a 2 count. And wow, Bullit, for the first time in this matchup, seems to be in extreme trouble. Oh my god, and just like that, he's right back in control. One simple lariat almost takes Nathan Angel's head off, and will that be enough? And again, a very lackadaisical cover. I think the one-man armory thought a little bit too soon that he had the victory all wrapped up there, but this could just be, frankly, posturing on behalf of Bullit. He knows that the end is near when he wants it to be near, and oh no, good God almighty, and that knife edge chop.
Slap your bald head in a minute.
Oh my lord, and you know what, I wouldn't put it past Bullit to come out to this audience and start waylaying audience members. And there's not really many men on earth who could stop him from doing it if he chooses. And the right hand just has Nathan Angel rocked in the most precarious position, perched on the top rope. I think Bullit is certainly feeling a suplex. Oh, Nathan Angel escapes very nicely through the legs there. And there's that athleticism on show. You'd be fooled for thinking with his size and his stature and his build that Nathan Angel might be more of a powerful heavyweight in his own right, but Nathan Angel has an astonishing amount of athleticism. That's why he's the prize student of All-Star Wrestling South. And oh no, oh my god, and that is a monumental effort trying to lift Bullit and superplex him off the top rope. And yeah, Bullit's having none of it. That superplex got countered, and he just, oh wow, Nathan Angel is just so resilient here, absorbing punishment, and look out, he's got Bullit up at the top of a mammoth superplex. My god, have you ever seen somebody superplex Bullit off the top rope? I mean, the rarity of Bullit being on the top rope alone, and is that going to be enough? And oh my god, as the hammer's coming down for free, Nathan Angel almost had the crown jewel of victories to put on his resume, a win over the ultimate super heavyweight of British and European professional wrestling, Bullit. And Bullit seems to be a little bit worse for wear at this point, and this is where that experience comes into play. Nathan Angel has to learn to get on opponents quicker. He cannot afford to allow Bullit too much time to recoup, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. Both men back to their feet. Oh, he's looking for the cutter, that patented finisher, and Bullit just counters him, looking for a choke slam to end this, and there's a super kick right on the chest, not as much as he would have liked, and oh man, and Bullit just put the brakes on and stopped that cutter right in the middle of his action, and oh no, this is not good news for Nathan Angel. He's going to go sky high and crashing down with that choke slam. That will be that. Bullit goes into the cover, and Bullit collects the win. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Steve Linsky says free. And Bullit collects the win off of that choke slam. And my God, what a statement. A valiant effort, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Taking nothing away from Nathan Angel. As we said, a valiant effort. Nathan Angel should be extremely proud in front of his family and friends. But Bullit has devastated. Oh, wait a minute. The match is over. You've made your point. And now Bullit's just raining down blows on Nathan Angel. Joel Redman, Nathan Angel's head trainer, and the man who has been so instrumental, is not going to stand by and allow Nathan Angel to be absolutely destroyed. Oh, wait a minute. Niwa, who certainly has a history with Joel Redman and has aligned himself quite obviously with Bullit in the past few months, is now laying the boots in. And Bullit and Niwa as a combination, nobody is going to be able to overcome that. Oh no, and a choke slam to Joel Redman as well. What's good for the goose is good for the trader as far as Bullit is concerned, and Bullit and Niwa are just laying waste. And what's going on here? The lights have gone out here in the studio theatre, and well, I mean, music is playing. I'm not entirely sure who is meant to be coming out. But right now, all I'm seeing are Niwa and Bullit absolutely decimating the rest of the field. And a British legend in Joel Redman and Nathan Angel, the shining star, the student of all students at his training school, have been laid waste by Bullit and Nathan Angel. But it looks like, Bullit and Niwa, excuse me, but it looks like an individual is going to take umbrage with this. Good God, look at the absolute size of this man. Who is this absolute Leviathan? And the absolute size of this man. Look at this. Oh my God, he just flattened Niwa like he was absolutely nothing. Oh boy, and he seems to have taken umbrage with Bullit and Niwa's behaviour. Oh man, you want to talk about King Kong and Godzilla here. The absolute size of these two beasts.
Yeah? Come on then, Rog. Come on, Rog. Let's go, Rog.
Let's break this up! Let's break this up, everyone!
Well, I mean, ladies, oh man, I mean, individuals trying to separate these two absolute behemoths and just getting dumped right back out of the ring. And oh, now both these men looking back and squaring off with each other. I have never seen a spectacle like it.
You want some of it, huh?
The sheer power of this battle. Oh, now in the locker room emptying out, trying to separate these two absolute leviathans. This strong man of sorts, this local celebrity, this absolute powerhouse, this meaty ass is trying to be in there, trying to separate him from Bullit, the preeminent heavyweight. Oh my God, and both men absolutely trying to destroy each other, and it has taken an entire locker room to separate them. Big Money Bobby Vegas and Lucy and Phillips trying to hold back. Oh no, nobody's holding back the preeminent super heavyweight. Now Niwa's back in the ring as well. And it's just a massive humanity trying to separate these two absolute behemoths.
Chumps! Pair of chumps! Chumps! Can't come to Salisbury. Do that. Yeah, so let's have a tag next time. Joel?
Next time we come back to the studio theatre, it's going to be me and Nathan Angel against you two in a tag team match. I've got one stipulation. Because I want to make sure there's no silly business with you, especially you, big boy. I'm going to have Roger Pierce at ringside as the special enforcer. And if either of you, shut up, listen, if either of you step out of line, this man gets free reign to do whatever he wants to either of you.
Roger Pierce. Well, the challenge has been laid out. And will we see Nathan Angel and Joel Redman versus Bullit and Niwa when we return to the Studio Theatre in Salisbury.
One more time as he moves around. Give it up for Nathan Angel!
John is backstage here at ASW South. I'm joined by Bullit, victorious in the main event against Nathan Angel. But let's talk about the aftermath.
Listen here. I did exactly what I said I was going to do with Nathan Angel. Yeah, he's up and coming, he's a rising star, he's the standout trainee, All-Star Wrestling South. But he isn't Bullit. I am the premier super heavyweight wrestler in this country. And that is a fact. I proved it tonight. But as for Roger Pearce, you want to come and get involved because you're a celebrity around Salisbury. I'm a celebrity around Europe. You bold idiot. So when it comes to the next show, Joel Redmond has obviously set himself up in a main event tag match. Him and Nathan Angel versus me and the most vicious wrestler in Europe, Niwa. But with Roger Pearce at ringside as a special enforcer, no. That doesn't fly with me. But I'll tell you something, it still won't matter anyway. Because as anyone who's ever seen Niwa and anyone who's ever seen Bullit, you put the two of us together, it's death. Death. Death in a ring. No one can stop it. Not the Thing, Roger Pearce, not Joel Redmond, and especially not Nathan Angel. That whole locker room could barely hold us back. We are going to beat those two senseless. And there is nothing that Roger Pearce or anybody else in Salisbury will ever do about it. Thanks, Johners.
John is backstage here at ASW South. I'm joined by Nathan Angel. An incredible main event there in the first show for ASW South here in Salisbury. I got to know how you're feeling. The aftermath in particular. Nathan, you took a beating, but a valiant effort.
Johners, I think you can see how I'm feeling. Just by looking at my body, by looking at my chest, by looking at my eyes. It's no joke that I've just been in the ring with probably the best super heavyweight in the UK, if not Europe. And I mean, it's a privilege to be in the ring with that man, but it's an even bigger privilege to main event the first ASW South show. I know that Joel Redmond had my back behind the scenes, but next time when we are back, he's going to have my back in the ring. And I think together we can take out Bullit, we can take out Niwa, and we can take out anybody else. So come back next time because Nathan Angel's not done. I'm going to smash the one-man army. Let's go. Woo!